Assalamu alaikum, friends. How are you? My name is Abdul Khalik, dear friends. One thing which is not allowing us to succeed, to move forward, to develop, and to achieve whatever we are in need of achieving, whatever we want to do, wherever we want to be, and whatever we want to become, we are unable to do all that. And there could be several reasons, but the biggest of all is one, and that one is called laziness. That one is called laziness. Laziness, I think it is the biggest single reason why the people are not improving, why the people are not getting what they want to get. So laziness must be tackled head on if we want to be a successful person, if at all we want to be a happy person, if at all we want to achieve whatever we are willing to achieve. I believe that we must not beat this laziness, because the laziness is the worst kind of enemy. No matter how talented, capable somebody is, no matter how much of the potential somebody is having, if at all these people are the lazy people, so they are bound to fail, they are bound not to achieve anything else worthwhile. So for all that reason, for all the people who want to become a winner, for all the people who want to achieve good in their life, I believe that they need to beat this laziness, as it is the biggest enemy. So today we are going to talk about how to beat this laziness, and we will include something very interesting in it, and we will talk about something very useful, very interesting indeed, and that is the six techniques of Japanese techniques of beating the laziness. It is the transform your life now. Do you want to transform your life now? Do I want to perform my life now? Do I want to transform my life now? Indeed, 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 yes. So there are six techniques of doing all that. So the first one according to the Japanese research is six Japanese techniques to beat laziness. First of all, it is discovering your life's purpose. Discovering your life's purpose, that is the first thing in what we have to do. Why? Because whatever is the purpose of my life, that is going to be my direction, that is going to be my plan, that is going to be my destination. So unless and until I do know my destination, the way I want to walk upon, and I will not be able to move forward and to achieve whatever is needed to achieve. So for all that reason, my dear friends and fellows, I believe that this is extremely important first step, that I, you, and everyone else, we need to discover the purpose of my life, the purpose of your life. Number two, the art of continuous improvement. The art of continuous improvement. What is this, by the way? The art of continuous learning is automatically the art of continuous improvement. If at all we are learning on a consistent basis, let me tell you and assure you that we will be achieving on a consistent basis as well. So it is really important to learn and to improve. And if at all we want to improve, we do have to keep learning, and there is no improvement without learning at all. So every learning is almost every improvement. So improvement and learning. And number three, mastering the time management. We do have to understand the time management. Why the time management is so important? Because the time is life. Whatever decades, years, and months and weeks and days I have been given, that is my life. So the time is my time, is my the time I have been given, the life in the form of the time. So my time is my life, so I have to be very careful and very cautious about it. And I need to learn, everybody need to learn how to manage their time. So there are two things as far the time management is concerned. The first thing is that I need to learn, I need to enlist and keep enlisting whatever I need to do, whatever I have to do. And on the one hand, I need to keep enlisting. On the other hand, I need to keep ranking. What is the number one most important thing? What is the number two most important thing? What is the number three most important thing? And number four, number five, number six most important thing. I think that we need to enlist them importance wise as well. Firstly to list whatever comes to your mind that this thing needs to be done, and the second thing is that of the ranking of all these items which have been unlisted. And then obviously then this is the first thing, the first part of the time management. And the second, what is the meaning of it? If at all I have done, you have done the first thing, first single item, so it actually means the 10 item much more than 10 or 20 items which are not important. So for all that reason, I think that we should be paying much more attention to the things which are really important, my dear friends. And now there is another thing as well. As for the time management, as for the time management is concerned, there is another thing as well. That other thing is, my dear friend, that there is the Pomodoro's technique. The Pomodoro's technique says work for 25 minutes and take a break of 5 minutes. Then another 25 minutes of work and 5 minutes of break. Still, the third time, a focused work for 25 minutes and a break for 5 minutes. Fourth time, do work for 25 minutes but take a break of 15 to 20 minutes. So, that is the Pomodoro's technique. Number four, it is mindful eating for sustained energy. Mindful eating for sustained energy. We should be, whatever we are eating, it should not be just like a habit. It should not be for the sake of pleasure. Rather, it should be for the sake of the health. I want to stay healthy, and so it is the fourth item is mindful eating. I need to eat the right stuff. If I'm found eating the right stuff, my health will be a good one. And if my health is a good one, obviously I'm going to be more active and more effective in my work as well. So that is the technique number four. The item number five is embracing a beginner's mind. Embracing a beginner's mind. What is this, by the way? Because a beginner is usually, mostly, a beginner is more curious. The beginner is having the curiosity, and the curiosity and then the willingness to learn. The curiosity on the one hand and the willingness to learn on the other hand. I think that we need to adopt the beginner's mind. That is really very important. And now the item number six and the last item is celebrating imperfection. That is something very astonishing. Many of the people will say that why to celebrate the imperfection, that the celebration should be for the perfection, and why for the imperfection. Those who are going to start in a perfect manner, what does happen with these people? They keep analyzing, keep analyzing, and they keep themselves in the paralysis of analyzing, the paralysis of analysis. I think that we need to come out of that. We don't have to paralyze ourselves because because we want to become a perfect person. Perfection does not exist anywhere else at all. So we should never ever try to be a perfect person at all. Rather, we should be happy. Celebrating the imperfection should mean Celebrating the imperfection should mean that I should be happy with my imperfection. And why? Because my imperfection is, improving me. It is the practice and the practice and the practice alone which improves a person. And it was said much earlier that practice makes the man perfect. I think that there is no such thing as perfection at all, but at least it makes a person good and excellent. So these were the six techniques of Japanese to beat the laziness. Thank you.